Hello friends, my name is Loriana Roy, and I'll be talking about what type of activities that I will be doing to integrate music, play, and art into my classroom. So with this being said, I have an old wipe container and popsicle sticks, which this is only one, but it's going to have multiple popsicle sticks in it. So basically, this is like the rough draft. I haven't completely outdid it yet, but this is the basics. So you're going to have as many popsicle sticks as you can, and you're going to write like how to be a friend. So being thoughtful, playing with others, helping others on each and every popsicle stick. And it's going to eventually look like this. It says how to be a friend on the wipe container. How to be a friend. And then with as many popsicle sticks as you have, they're all going to be in here. And then for it to be in the classroom, they get to pull a stick out. And let's say this one said share with a friend all day. A child can pick it up and say, okay, I'm going to share with all my friends today. And point simple, they would share with their friends. There's another activity that we could do. So me and my students, we go outside for playtime, and there's one where my thought just left me, where one friend is standing and the other friend is tracing their shadow, or a student can lay down and their friend can trace them. Just because, so we can compare and contrast on what's different about them and who's tall and whatnot. Just because this is our book that I would be reading to them. It's I'm Like You, You're Like Me by Cindy Gaynor. I think that's how you pronounce her last name. But activities like that, I'm all about how to be a friend. So with more of the how to be a friend box, I call it, wipe container, whatever we want to call it. Sorry. So with this, to start it, I would get all the students together and ask them, well, how do you be a friend? And we would go all around in a circle, share their thoughts on how to be a friend. So on how to be a friend, some might say hugging or being nice, being friendly, respectful, kind, sharing, being very careful with the toys, letting somebody go before them, putting others before them, stuff like that. And you can put all that on these popsicle sticks and let the kids watch you while you're putting it on the popsicle sticks. So for instance, in my opinion, I would simply do that when one student says an idea. I would put it on the popsicle stick and immediately just put it into the bucket. And then I would explain that this is not only a game, but this is also, what we need to do everyday life, treat other people how we want to be treated, because friendship is friendship, and we all need to focus on being a friend, especially for my 3-year-old students. So after putting all the popsicle sticks in here, we would all take turns of picking one, and that is what they would have to do for that day. And I wouldn't say for a whole week, just because my students are 3 and they're most likely going to want to pick like multiple different ones, and it gets them out of the comfort zone of just doing like one thing. I have a couple of students who have to stay on task, has to have a task for each day. So as they receive the popsicle sticks, they now have a job to do, and it's like a continuous job. And you don't have to use it for just being about friendship, but because our lesson plan right now is about friendship, we are talking about friendships. So it would be all about friendships on this popsicle stick. So this and the chalk activity is what I'm leaning towards right now. And now that we're coming into a winter season, I want to do, which I don't have it in front of me, but cut out a cardboard box, but the shape of a snowman, and make it into, let them paint it, let them paint or color or use markers, however they want to make their snowman them and their personality, and make it into like friendship hooks type things, or like where the snowmen are like holding their stick hands, and it's a friendship friendship bracelet, friendship line. But that is basically all I have right now. So thank you for enjoying, and definitely comment me for some feedback.